Joining us in the building is one of our sponsors for Mayhem. We're talking to Avani Cosmetics and Dermatology. And we have a gentleman in the building who's here to answer all our questions and make sure, when the ladies are done listening, the face is going to be on fleek. Be clear.
Not only the ladies, by the way.
I didn't want to say guys, but now that you've spoken.
No. Listen, even the guys. But I have to mention this. I've had him before on the show a couple of months or two.
About a year ago.
A year ago, yeah.
A year ago.
Yeah, a year ago, yeah.
Introducing to the Sanyu FM Drive.
My name is Dr. Chiraag Kotecha,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm the lead doctor at Avani Skin Clinic, Cosmetic Clinic.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Kampala.
So let's start with Avani as the business. When did you kickstart? When did you say, we're going to do something for Kampala in terms of cosmetics and basically creating a medi-spa? When did you decide, let's kickstart this?
We started this business in 2012, initially as a small center offering medical cosmetics, treating anything from acne all the way up to body contouring, cellulite treatment, wrinkles, sort of anti-aging treatments, and it's grown ever since.
Now, before we get to talking about the vampire treatment, I wanted to know, what are the main treatments that you have at Avani?
I see a variety. Like I said, I do treat a lot of acne, skin conditions, people who have reduced sort of confidence due to body image. So we help improve the body image, which also improves somebody's psychology by working on any part of the body, whether it's their face, which is the most common thing, to contouring different parts of the body, whether it's the stomach, the breasts, the penis for the men, which we'll talk about soon. Hair loss issues.
No, the guy pointed at me. Why me, man?
No, he was looking at you like, Salute.
Why me? No.
I know you from before, so I think
That is a lie.
Yeah, I'm loving this. But let's talk about Dr. Kotecha.
Yes.
What's your background in this medical field?
I actually got educated in England,
Yeah.
finished my med school there in the 2000s, worked there in emergency medicine, believe it or not. And I was working with very sick people. And one of my doctors, colleagues, used to do this cosmetic business on the side.
Yeah.
And I got an interest in it, so attended some courses. And ever since, I've been qualified with the American Academy of Aesthetic Medicine. I go for training all the time, actually about 4 or 5 courses a year,
All right.
to further my knowledge. And then when I came to Uganda back in 2011,
Yeah.
I'm actually from this part of the world
Okay.
as well. So, and then 2011 came back, worked at Mulaga Hospital in the emergency department for a while.
For real, wow.
And at the same time, started scoping out the business opportunity for cosmetic or aesthetic medicine.
Yeah.
And there was nothing like that in Uganda.
Let me ask about that, about the landscape for cosmetic medicine and in this field. A lot of men don't take care of their facials, like their skin. You tell someone about, exfoliation, it's like, well, what's that as a guy? But ladies have a range of cosmetic products that are available on the market. Some have, different needs for where they, scale how your face is doing in terms of how it's being treated.
Sure.
But for men don't seem to take as much care of their faces and their skin as they should. Why do you think so?
They should. I think it's mostly because they felt that taking care of your own skin or cosmetic is
It's not masculine.
It's not masculine.
Yeah.
But now that we're seeing a lot of men aging gracefully and they do take care of themselves, they do realize that it's not just about the chapa for the woman. They need to do good too.
It's also good for the guys.
It's also good for the guys too.
Now, let's get to the vampire treatment. What is the vampire treatment trend all about?
And is this what they gave Pharrell? Because Pharrell has failed to age.
Well, so I'm sure a lot of the celebrities do use it. Kim Kardashian's used it a lot,
Yeah.
and she's quite outspoken about it.
Yeah.
So vampires suck out blood. So this
Yeah.
is a treatment based on your blood.
Okay.
The medicine behind it is that blood has different components.
Okay.
Most people have been for a blood test. You see your red blood cell count, your hemoglobin.
Yeah.
One of the indicators is your platelets.
Okay.
Now, platelets are shown to regenerate. So, for example, if a child falls down or you fall down, you get a cut. Your platelets are the ones that come and heal the skin and sort of
Patch
get rid
it
of that, patch it together.
Yeah.
Because the platelets come and mimic that type of skin cell. So we remove the blood, take the platelets out, and through a special procedure for centrifugation, which is really taking the platelets out in plasma. and we put that into particular parts.
Okay.
So the word vampire comes from saying, yes, we're using your blood. Vampire is actually a patented word for this procedure by a doctor called Dr. Charles Runnels from the US, actually big doctor who does a lot of these treatments. But the basic term is actually called platelet-rich plasma therapy,
Wow.
or PRP for short.
Okay. Now, the next question will be this one. What variations of the vampire treatment are available at Avani Cosmetic Clinic?
Lots of them. I mean, we do vampire facial. I actually started with the PRP facial, but the vampire facial is taking the blood and microneedling it all across your face. So it sounds scarier than it is.
Yeah, it sounds very scary because I'm just thinking
It's
about.
not.
Micro needles.
We apply an aesthetic cream, so you don't feel the pain per se.
Mhm.
We introduce this plasma or this platelet-rich plasma into your skin, and it helps regenerate. So if you've got pigmentation issues, scarring from acne, wrinkles on your face, so we use that. That's the vampire facial. Then advanced treatment of that is called the vampire facelift, where we inject the plasma along with some dermal fillers or hyaluronic acid into specific parts of the face for people who've sort of got sagging of the face or aging of the
So
face.
it's like a facelift?
It's a facelift, non-surgical facelift.
Okay.
It can help them look 5, 10, 15 years younger when we put it into specific parts of the face.
Is it permanent or is that a treatment
You
that
have
needs
to
to keep
repeat it.
happening?
Nothing
Oh, you have to repeat it.
You have to annually or every 2 years.
How often do people do this? Like.
Quite a few patients come and do it. I mean, it's gaining in popularity, and they're coming people who are more conscious about their image, who want to look younger, going through a midlife crisis, for example. But the facial for young children, young adults who've got acne scarring, and have this problem where they have to keep concealing it with makeup or something for the ladies, or for the men who have scarring from beards and they've got the bumps around the neck and they've. It's caused a lot of problems. We can treat that too.
Wow.
All right.
And the next question, and I'm very sure someone driving right now is asking, side effects.
Nothing.
Can we start with the advantages first? No, side effects will worry people.
Because Chikubo.
Yeah.
I think I agree with him.
Yes.
We talk about the side effects, but because there are none.
We're
using your own blood. We're using your own blood, putting it in. There is a bit of bruising and swelling for a day or two, but you're back to normal without any issues at all. The regeneration we rely on is the quality of your platelets to help sort of lift the face, get rid of the scars. For hair, actually, I was talking about for people with hair loss, we can use it for improving the hairline. For men who've got the receding hairline, I've had it once.
Yeah.
It is growing back.
Yeah. I was thinking, what has changed?
It's the hair.
What's the hair?
So yes, we can use it for that. And
All right. So listen, we're going to continue our conversation here with Dr. Kotecha from Avani Cosmetics. And we're going to answer a couple of more questions about the vampire treatment. And then we'll get into the perfect PRP for injuries as well. What we're going to do now, pay some bills, come back with something fresh out of Africa. This is Raja with